What's up, Epic 7? TristenWulf here, bringing you an Epic 7 Rift video. This is your free-to-play team, somewhat, for how to beat Rift at RC2. This is the best team we have found so far. Let's get into the stats. First things first, you're going to want your fastest unit to be Mascot Hazel. 200 speed seems to be a really good speed point for her. You want to make sure that you have this team speed tuned to go in the appropriate order. I'm running Prophetic Candlestick on her. It appears to be the best in slot artifact because you get slammed with a lot of AoE hits. This will make sure that you have her skill cycling so that you can get the heals and the greater attack buffs for your entire team. The effect resistance is not important. The effectiveness is not important. If you do not have Mascot Hazel and you want a replacement for Mascot Hazel, what you should do is go farm hunts while you finish your Mascot Hazel. There's no excuse to not be using this unit. She's one of the best and most important specialty change units in the game. Just go get her done. And if she's not done yet, hey, Rift is 4 to 6 months long. You got plenty of time. Get your Mascot Hazel banged out for this fight. Second fastest unit on the team is going to be Mercedes at 190 speed. She's 189, but close. Build her for as much damage as you can. You want her on her own artifact, Magic for freaking friends. It really drops some significant damage. I put her on Destruction set and Torrent set. Definitely not required. I'm just trying to milk her for as much damage as I can. Yeah, sure, she's a glass cannon, but hey, if she dies, she's got 1 resurrection. That's going to be pretty freaking stable. Max out your crit damage and attack, and really, again, the most important thing is getting her at that 190 speed point. Next on the team will be Robin. Robin you need to have at 180 speed. Should be easy to remember, right? 200 speed, 190 speed, 180 speed. So at 180 speed, Robin will need 105 effectiveness to be able to debuff the boss at maximum efficiency. Why 105? Well, the boss has 120 effectiveness. You got 15% absolute resistance. That's 105. But I've only got 90. Where's the other 15% coming from? Well, having Mascot Hazel's specialty change done gives 10% effectiveness to everybody on the team. That takes us down to 195. Or that takes us down to 95 effectiveness needed. And having Carrot's specialty changed completed, that gives 5% effectiveness to everyone on the team. That takes us down to 90. 90 plus Carrot plus Hazel is 105, and that gives us our full chance. Now remember, you can also run artifacts like Super Duper Water Gun Shooter, which has some effectiveness on there. You could also run her on her own artifact, which gives you a boatload of effectiveness, 22% effectiveness at level 1, but there's a lot of people out there who don't have her artifact, and honestly, I think Candlestick is just better on her. So we're going to run Candlestick, 90% effectiveness, to get us the max chance possible. Other than that, stack her attack, because burns are the source of your damage in this. The more attack you have, the harder your burns do, or more damage your burns do, the happier you're going to be. And you can try to put some crit chance and crit damage on her, but I think it's just a waste. It's a waste of stats. Make sure you have a little bit of bulk on there so she doesn't take a dirt nap. Next is going to be the slowest unit on your team. That's going to be Carrot. You want her as close to base speed as possible. She doesn't need to take turns. What she does need is minimum of 90% effectiveness. Once again, she's a little overcapped, but hey, that's what happens when you mod pieces in a very not efficient way. Maximize her attack. You want her to have the highest attack on the team because she is going to be stacking the most burns of any unit in this team, and she's going to be detonating them. So make sure she's got the highest attack, because Hazel will always give the greater attack buff to the unit with the highest attack. So you can control that by turning her imprint on or off. I've tried it both ways. It just seems to be better with Researcher Carrot having the greater attack buff. That's it, guys. 90% effectiveness, as close to base speed as possible, and a lot of attack. She doesn't even need a lot of bulk. Even though she's in the front, taking shots to the face, this is all you need. The reason she's so good is her passive. Every time the boss hits her, the boss gets a free burn, and that's what really ramps up the damage. Now, for those of you who do not have Robin, fear not. You can do this without Robin. We will go over that team next, but first, this is how the Robin team flies. Everybody's skills are on at the start of the fight. You take some hits. Mercedes does her attack. Mascot Hazel is going to give greater attack buff to to our carrot. Do some damage there. Robin does her attack, puts a whole bunch of burns on. Pop goes the burns. I'm not going to narrate this whole thing. You just guys just watch and enjoy how clean this is. There are no real healer replacements for Mascot Hazel. Tam is not a strong enough healer. Acades, you would have to manual it, which feels awful. You don't really have any other options for fire healers. We did try this with Bomb Model Kana on Bloodstone. It's like pissing on a bonfire. There's just not enough healing to do it. Mascot Hazel cycling that greater attack buff around. Prophetic Candlestick on Carrot again. Nice. Mercedes does her S3. This gives a regular attack buff and extends the gab. Carrot throwing more burns. Show me lots of burns. 2 more burns. Full pile of burns. Popped for 90k damage. Taking some injury now. That right there is what makes Mercedes so good. When she says "obey me" twice and just chews through the blue buffs, knocks those right off of the Akalypton so that you can start doing some serious damage. Hit and hit. Healing up. Carrot's going to drop her S3 again for even more burns. Carrot just did 100k damage with that S1 detonation, guys. 100k damage. Another 90k damage from those burns. You can see why we're not really looking for crit chance and crit damage. The amount of damage that we're doing from the burns is significant. Now, we did take just enough hit there that our Carrot took a dirt, or our Mercedes took a dirt nap. But hey, that's what's so great about Mercedes. You get a mulligan, she comes back to life. Now, something I will point out to you guys, there is a ton of RNG to this fight. A ton of RNG. You're going to find a very big variance between how much damage you do run to run to run. This is actually one of our lower damage runs. We are only down to 11 bars left on the HP bar for the Akalypton. We have had 9 bars left, 10 bars left, 10 bars left, 9 bars left. It's still a third of the HP bar in a single run. So 64.47, 3-turn entry. We have come right on the edge of 50% at RC2. We haven't quite got a 2-turn run capability yet, but we're really heckin' close. Now, what if you don't have Robin? Well, if you don't have Robin, that's okay. Instead of Robin, we're going to run Fire Aramintha. Aramintha is built basically to the same spec as Robin. 180 speed, 90% effectiveness. I put her on Etticas Scepter because it is ever so... actually, it's because I'm out of Candlesticks. You know what? You can run Etticas or Candlestick, whichever gives you the highest chance for the skill cooldown reduction. As for an exclusive equipment, the... number 1 EE for your increased chance to burn is technically the best, but it's not like that critical. And that's it. Enough HP and defense to survive and speed tuned in. So here is your non-Robin team.
The odds are on my side. Oh, come on. Obey me. Obey me. Burn. Bye-bye.
This animation is so damn cool, by the way. Holy crap, that's good. Prophetic Candlesticks procking. Dropping those buffs away. Get them, Carrot. Or get them, Mercedes. Oh, great. I called Mercedes Carrot. Now there's going to be fighting between my redheads. I want you guys to appreciate how redhead positive this event is. Good job, Smilegate. Good job. Is Mercedes a redhead? She's redhead adjacent, right? Pink hair, you know, it's redhead adjacent. Blammo! The constant attack buffing from Mercedes is so good. And the extra attacks from Magic for Friends, the survivability of her raise skill, so good. Hit him again. Pop, pop, that was 110,000 damage from Carrot detonating those burns. Oh, Mercedes died. Oh, Mercedes back. The prophetic candlestick procs are just intense in this. Another hit. Carrot healing up. Now we did 33% of the HP bar in the last fight. 33% of the HP bar. Let's see how much this no Robin team does. It did more than 33%, guys. And that's the RNG of it, right? There's a lot of RNG in this fight. Sometimes you're going to do 50%, sometimes you're going to do 30%, but this just shows to Goya, you don't have to have Robin to efficiently do Rift, as long as you have Aramintha. The two units who are cornerstones for this fight are Mascot Hazel and Carrot. Everyone else is kind of a flex pick. Mercedes can be replaced with Fire Charlotte, the Knight. Aramintha can be replaced by Robin. There's a couple of different options, but Mascot Hazel and Carrot are kind of the cornerstones of this fight, and they're going to let you do 3-turn clears at RC2. Now, the Rift Fragment that I'm currently running, the Rift Controller I'm currently running is Form of Pyrokinesis for 10% extra damage on my burns. If you want to run this one with Robin, this will give you no RNG on her S2 skill, so you're guaranteed to get the burns, but be aware that if you do this, you'll actually need 120 effectiveness on the Robin, because you're getting rid of absolute resistance, so you're getting rid of that 15%. But since I'm not, since if you're not running Robin, you definitely want Form of Pyrokinesis. Now, the things to be aware of is when you get to RC8, it's going to grant Vampirism to the back row unit, and this is the point in time where I think Robin might be able to start to solo this. If not by here, then definitely by RC15, where she gets, this one here, where her skill cooldown decreases. She'll definitely be one-shotting by then. So is Robin critical? No. you are going to be able to full clear this without Robin. If you have Aramintha especially, you'll be able to full clear this without Robin and be able to handle Rift just fine. I suspect you'll be 2-turn clearing and probably 1-turn clearing. I mean, there's some mage ones in here as well. She's inflicting extra burns. Yeah, guys, I think Robin is entirely optional. Is she more efficient? Is she better? Yes, but if you don't want to spend the bookmarks on her and you've got Aramintha, you can go ahead and take a pass on Robin for right now and wait and see if she has uses other places in the game. Other PvE content like Arahakan, maybe some expeditions, or how good she is in RTA. So there you go. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys have a great rest of your week. Take care, Epic 7.